So this video is going to be for Barbara Wentler, the CEO of ROST Dress for Less. I figured I would post this video because I was going to just file a complaint on the website. But when you just file a complaint on a website or send an email, there's not a face behind that complaint. It's just, who knows? I just don't want it to fall on deaf ears. I want there to actually be a face behind the complaint. Here's my receipt that or the stuff that I bought today, $207. That's not including the tank of gas that it took me to go to your store, right? I live 70 miles away. I drive 70 miles to go to your store. I did it last week as well. Last week I only spent $180, but that's 2 tanks of gas, right? That adds up, right? I like going to your stores. You guys got great deals. Look at all the stuff I got today. $207 worth. This is a cart that, I bought with my own money so I could, move stuff around. Like when I buy stuff and I got it in my car, I can load it in this cart and I bring it into my house, right? So I don't have to carry individual bags of shit, to and from. Carts make things so much easier. That's why you have them in your stores, right? Is because I can have 8 bags of stuff like this, and I can still have 2 hands free to go buy more stuff. Like, if I could only buy what I could hold, well, I wouldn't be able to spend that $207, right? So that's why a cart is very useful. In this video, well, it's even more useful for me because I'm in a wheelchair. So getting around is a pain in the ass. The cart helps greatly with that. And I'm not going to talk about how bad your store is for handicap accessibility. It's freaking terrible. How terrible is it? Well, I'd say it's second to none. Hot Topic wasn't as bad as the store was today. The aisles were like this. I was freaking like this, going through rows of clothes to go shopping, for these gifts. I got a lot of cool stuff for my nephews. I'm sure they're going to be happy for Christmas, right? And I'm going to create a few more things, but I figured this video had to be made. Since you said that you have, a high level of ethics and integrity with your company, I figured that you should be aware of a few things. Not how bad your store is, but I went to go cash out, and the cashier said, we only have the small bags. And I thought, wow, that's great. These small bags are so much easier and convenient for me to load in my car, right? It's not like the 40-pound bag that I had last week. That's like basically a trash bag, like a lawn and leaf bag that I have to freaking load like this into my car. It was terrible. So I was actually excited when they said, all they have is these small bags. I was pretty stoked, right? So I take all the bags, after they rang them up, I set them in my cart. Kind of like this. The cart's blue. It's one of your store carts. And I pay for the items, right? As you see by the receipt. And then I go with the cart, trying to push it out of the store. And your loss prevention officer, well, I don't even know if that's what her shirt says. But what she was doing was, she had a little sign there that said 109. And then when someone would come in, she'd flip it to 110. And then 2 people would leave, and she'd flip it back to 108. So she's basically counting people. And she said, sir, the cart cannot go out of the store. And I'm in a wheelchair. I'm not going to carry 8 bags of shit out to my car. So I asked him, can you have someone come out and help me? No, they can't. Wow. That seems to be a high level of integrity and ethics, if I've ever seen one, right, Barbara? I just figured I'd post this video for you and all of the people that, follow the NASDAQ ticker symbol ROST, because I feel it's very important for them to know, your investors, how ethical your company really is. There's no ethics. There's no integrity. At least not at 2250 Cyrene Avenue in Henderson, Nevada, right off of the I-15 in Eastern Avenue. There was no ethics to be had. So I want to hear from you, Barbara Wentler. I want to hear from you, not your secretary and not your underlings. I want to hear from you. I want to hear how things can change. Because when I don't like a corporate policy, I'm not going to shut up. I'm going to make my voice heard, and I'm going to go straight to the top because I ain't got time for this shit. I do not have time to sit there and bicker back and forth between a store manager, and then it goes, to a district manager, then it goes to a regional manager. No, I'm going straight to the top. That's why I'm calling you out. I want to hear from you. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day.